Chatters, why don't you ever warn me earlier? Chatters, please. Chatters, please. Chatters, please. If I'm not talking during the Ghosty song, you warn me right then and there. I'm always talking during the Ghosty song. Always. Let's do that again. Let's. Hello, everybody. My name is Xander, and welcome home. I've never once ran late. I never, ever run late. I am always talking during the Ghosty song. I promise. Anyways, hi, chat. Hi, chat. That's my fault. I forgot that my OBS updated, and when OBS updates, I have to update what microphone input that it wants me to use, because otherwise it doesn't work. Anyways, what I was saying, or what I was trying to say, was hello. I have my fingers crossed that this is going to be a good stream. It is a Wednesday stream, and it is a little bit late, so there is a possibility that this goes awfully, but
it dominated.
Oldest Xander subscriber? /J.
Not by a long shot, my friend. But thank you for the resub for your official 2 years. Your 2 years streak and a total of 27 months. Thank you. That's huge, by the way. That's crazy. Thank you, Reese. I am hoping that everybody who is currently in chat is like willing and excited to participate in this today. Because I'm hoping this goes well. I am nervous that it will be awful, and if it's awful and like nobody participates and nobody has a good time, this will be the one and only time I ever do a writer's dungeon, and you guys will get to be the braggers and be like, I was there for the one and only time Xander tried this bullshit and it went awfully and he never did it again. But a lot of people said they were interested in this or would try to swing by or would give it a shot, but I know it's a Wednesday, I know it's late, I know whatever. But I'm hoping if you're here that you're at least willing to give my game a try. Unfortunately, this relies on there being like an active chat to some degree. You don't have to be like an active chat, but like if nobody's playing along, I am DMing a session to nobody. So what's happening? Great question. Today is what I am calling a writer's dungeon. What is this? Essentially, I know it's NaNoWriMo for a lot of people, and I know a lot of my chatters are writers of some form, whether you're editing or writing or whatever task you are doing on. If you have somewhere to be today, no, you don't, not anymore. This is officially your requirement for the day. And if this goes really well and people really like this idea, I'm hoping to do this either every week or every month, depending on how hard I end up setting it up, and how much like level of detail I want to put into it. Doing it every week would be really hard, but if everybody really likes it, I would try it. Otherwise, this might just be like a once a month kind of thing that I think would be really cool. Essentially, if you've never played D&D, the idea is that you're going to be a little character in a little world that I create. And you are going to walk through that little world and encounter some things, and you are going to have to fight them. And normally in D&D, to fight something, you roll a dice, and that tells you how good that you're doing or how badly you're doing. Do I have my die with me? Normally I have my die with me. I do. Normally you'd roll some dice to tell you how you're doing. But in this case, instead of fighting, you will be writing. Yes, Pio, it's essentially D&D. But instead of fighting, you'll be writing. So if you encounter something, you will roll a dice to set your word count, and then we will do a 10-minute word sprint, or 15 for the harder ones, where you will have to write as much as you can, and however many words you write, determine whether or not you beat the monster. And then I will tell you how you lose health points. I'll explain it all. But, like, that's kind of the idea. Essentially, the plan is that it's like you're in a D&D session, but you have to fight, you have to write. So, like, it gets me to do some writing, it gets you to do some writing, it's a little bit fun, it's a little bit exciting, it's something like that. But Dad, I gotta go to a church event that's ironically full of queers. If you've got to go to a church event that's full of queers, I understand. Say hi to the queers for me. And Jesus, if he's there. I don't fucking know which church you go to. Say hi to somebody there. But regardless, I hope it's a good event for you. That's very hot. I just made this, but it is freezing in my head. If you wonder why I'm wearing a blanket, it's because it's freezing. But I'm going to give everybody just a second really quickly to get yourself set up. If you hopped on this Twitch chat not expecting to be writing today, go grab your stuff. Grab your laptop, grab your tablet, grab your phone, grab whatever you write on, grab a notebook, A notebook will be a lot harder to count your words, but you can do it. And settle in and pull up your document, and I will explain how this is going to work. And if it goes well, cool. And if it doesn't go well, great. But yeah, so that's any specific prompts or just words? No specific prompts, because some people like myself, I'm going to be using this to work on my novel. If you need a prompt, write about this D&D character that is suddenly in this world. Write about how they're feeling in this world. Write about any novel that you're working on, any current piece that you're working on. Start a poem. It's really the whole point of NaNoWriMo is supposed to get yourself into a habit of writing. And so this is just supposed to be a practice of getting in your habit of writing. If you've got a novel that you're working on, or a short story that you're working on, or a D&D character sheet that you're working on, or if you're editing something that you wrote, all of that counts. But it's really just like, it's supposed to be a way to like get you to get some work done, and hopefully I get some work done too, because I also need to get some writing done. I wanted to have my novel done by the end of the year, and that's getting hard to do. Also I have like ELA assignment. Yeah. If you've got an ELA assignment, if you've got an essay you got to write for school, that absolutely counts as words for sure. Absolutely, your ELA assignment counts. Any words you're putting out on a piece of paper to get your shit done, that counts. But yeah, that is the hope. And if you're writing a horrible, boring research paper, your words count double. Before I go, I must announce along with Serial, congratulations. I also have an announcement, but I think I'm gonna save. Oh, rip to all the people who just got ads. I also have an announcement, but I'm gonna announce the announcement, and that is that I'm gonna put out the announcement tomorrow. Suffering, I know, but I'm gonna put out the announcement tomorrow. But be aware that there's a fairly big announcement coming tomorrow, but it'll not be live on Twitch. I'll be posting it on TikTok and YouTube. So, the Mjolnir system, Mjolnir, not Mjolnir, Midnir system. Welcome. Hi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome home. My name is Xander. Good to have you. I hope you're here for writing. I'm going to get into explaining the rules and everything, but yeah, fingers crossed that this goes well. And if it doesn't go well, fucking L, I guess. Sucks to suck. But, boop. Welcome to Writer's Dungeon. Is this dumb? Yeah, but I'm going to try. I worked really hard on this. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I put a lot of time and effort into this. So if people hate it, I will be a little bit sad, but that's okay. And if nobody participates, I'll also be a little bit sad. But if you've never played D&D before, give some thought to what your character looks like. You can be literally anything. You could just describe yourself. You could describe a little silly character. It could be a high fantasy character. It could literally be a robot. It doesn't matter, but put some thought into it. It doesn't actually matter, but just for fun. Does that mean I can paste what I have right now for my paper and add on to it, or should I just add on? You can just add right onto your own paper, because you don't have to submit your words to me. Oh, my ad block. Thank you, ad block. Thank you. You do not so here, let me get to some of the rules or whatever, but you do not have to prove your words to me. The thing is, this is entirely based on a trust system. If you want to say that you hit the word count every single time, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care how well you do. It just takes the fun away from you. It takes the challenge away. The only person who suffers is yourself. I could care less whether you hit your word count or not. So if you want to lie and say that you rolled nat 1s or nat 20s or whatever the entire time, you can tell me whatever you want, and I'll just be like, good job. Like, you don't have to prove shit to me. You can just work right off your own paper. But here is, in theory, how this works. So you are now a character in a D&D world of my creation. Oh, sorry. Let me switch over to D&D music, because I have. Welcome to D&D music. You are now a character in a D&D world of my creation. I'll be leading you through the story one round at a time, and here is how each round is going to work. I'm going to set the scene and tell you where you are and what you're facing up against. Hello, kid. If you're just climbing in, grab something to write with, or grab your piece of writing, and we're gonna give this a try. Essentially, I'm gonna set the scene and tell you where we are and what you're gonna be facing up against. You're gonna roll a die. You can either use real dice, like myself. I've got my my D&D dice here for me, courtesy of my DM. Thank you, Reese. Love you, smooches. Yes, absolutely okay to join in late. You can join in whenever you're comfortable. You can also dip out early. Whatever you want to do just to get some writing done. Or if you don't have real dice, you can find digital dice by literally Googling digital D&D dice. There's like 100 trillion websites built specifically for that. And the number that you roll times 50 is going to be your word count. And I'll have charts on every screen so you don't have to do the math yourself. But example, if you roll a 1, you only have to write 50 words. If you roll a 20, you're writing 1,000 words, right? So it depends. For the first time ever, your D&D dice are going to be opposite of what you want. So if you have some cursed dice that always roll nat 1s, today will be the day that you want them. And then we will be writing for 10 to 15 minute sprints at a time where you're going to try your best to hit your word count. And then when the sprint is over, the 10 minutes or 15 minutes ends, I'm going to tell you how the battle went. And if you did or didn't hit your word count, and also not just if you hit it, but how close you got to hitting it, will tell you how much damage that you're going to take. The goal is to get to the end of the session without dying, which is losing all of your health points. You need to keep track of your own health points on a piece of paper or something somewhere. But you'll be starting off with 50 health points, and you'll keep track of them as you move through the story. So that's kind of the base idea. Any questions on how that works? Any questions on what the fuck any of that means? Also, if you're looking to pull out your dice, you will need 4, 6, 8, 10, and 20. I'm pulling out my own right now. And 12, I think. I have to make sure I have the right ones. 10 is my 12, there's my 20. Okay. Just making sure I had all my dice. And if no questions, so here are the rules. Oh, wait. There you go. Here's your rules, okay? So first off is trust. You can lie. Of course you can lie about the number that you rolled on your dice, about your word count, about the damage that you take, literally any of it. The thing is, you don't gain anything from it because there's no prizes, and I genuinely don't care. If you want to lie instead of playing fairly, the only person who's not having fun is you. So in terms of chat, I will do my best to interact and read chat, but obviously between sprints is going to be like, I will do a lot of interacting. If people are chatting, I'll be chatting. But during the writing periods, I'm going to react a lot slower because I'm also going to be trying to write. So please do take it slowly if you can. Besides, you should be writing anyways. And normal chat rules apply. And then health points. You start with 50 health points at the beginning of this, and you will take damage on every sprint that you don't hit your word count. If you lose all 50 of your health points, don't worry. Keep writing from beyond the grave. These sprints are now going to act as your death saving rolls. If you succeed in hitting your word count, so like a sprint comes along, you died in the last one, roll your dice, find out what your word count is. If you hit your word count, you are now back in the game. Roll a d20, that's your new health points, and you are back. We're back to starting. So we've got healers here. Worry not. You will not be down and out for the whole thing. So don't give up if you die. Alrighty? Alright. If we have no questions, is the music okay? I don't want to call out any of my lurkers if there are lurkers in here, but I'd love a shout out if you're gonna participate. Give me like a thumbs up in chat. I'm excited to see if anybody does. I know we have a really, really small chat today, so this may just be a couple of us, but there is gonna be some points where we need audience participation, and if it doesn't go well, I'm just gonna pretend. It's gonna be so okay. Just gonna watch, I think. Totally understand. A thumbs up, beautiful. I'm in. Thank you. All right, let's do our best. You begin to wake up, although to your surprise, you're not where you went to bed, wherever that was. You have no idea how you got here, although you don't seem to be injured. As you look around, it's easy to see that you are in fact in a library, although the books look old and covered in dust. The room is dim, only a few lanterns casting light across the huge space. There are glass cases of old-looking items, dusty suits of armor, and notably, no door. As you stand up and look around, you are quick to notice that you are, in fact, not the only person in the room. So, feel free to introduce yourself in chat. If you have a fake character name, a race, a class, an age, any detail, it doesn't need to be detailed today, just something simple. You stand up, you look around, Oh, hey, there, it is a different name. Who are the characters that you see around you? For today, in this little world, I will be the Xander from the lore. That's going to be my fake D&D character. I didn't study for the quizzes, Tyrio. It's okay. Make up something on the spot. You're now Tyrio. I'm going to be Xander from the lore, so I'm a tall, semi-elfish looking creature with some purple horns. I've got a tail in this one because I said so, because I think that would be cool. And that's about it. I'm wearing a polka dot poodle skirt. But if you want to throw any introductions in the chat, I'll give everybody like 2 minutes to do that. Just because I think it's fun to like know if you're looking around who you're with. I almost just threw my dice on the ground. I also don't want to go too fast because I don't know how long it takes people to put in things or make things up. Emily, you're playing as Ayla today. I've decided. I don't think you're actually playing because I think you have art that you're working on today. But I've decided that Emily's playing as Ayla. All right, Fang is playing as Torch, a dragonborn, a monk, a red dragonborn with black markings along the back. Wonderful. We have a dragonborn in the room already. This seems like a bad thing. Having a character named Torch in the library seems like an already bad idea, but I'll take it. Good start. It doesn't seem like there's going to be too many people in the library, but worry not. It'll be more than enough to handle what we're looking to do. He won't burn anything. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But I may let us go forward, and if people drop more introductions in the chat, I will read them as we go. Hey, Sunset, feel free to hop in if you want to write. We are going to just get started on our writing sections of this. Eric's Eladrin Elf Wizard. Wizard 2, Bard 2. Oh, okay, I like it. Oh, we making guys? Yeah, Sunset, you can give yourself a quick introduction. You've just woken up in a library. It's surrounded by people, and we are going to do some writing. So. Elf, I like it. Okay. All right. As you're getting through the introductions with the people you woke up surrounded by, a loud thud grabs all of your attention. As you turn to look, a single book has landed on the floor. Its cover flips over and the pages begin turning rapidly, fluttering loudly before they stop. One brave member of the party steps forward to read what the page says. The 7 Trials of the Eldritch Quill. They look up, confused at the group, when another book falls, seemingly from the dark ceiling above, and another. The group is so distracted by the falling books that everyone is taken aback by the scream. The book had latched on to the brave reader's hand, pages glinting with teeth. To your horror, books continue to fall until everyone is facing their own rabid book. We've got our introductions coming in now. I pull in a character from the old campaign. Pollux, satyr. All right, we've got a satyr. My name is Vanilla. I think I'm some sort of dragon. All right, that's totally fine. Brown hair, blonde bangs that fade. Very fun. Mimics, yes. Beautiful. Big man, I'm an orc. Really big. Perfect. Hi, Xander. Hello, my lady Grey Fox. How many days now? 2 days. Friday. 2 days. All right. Everybody. A D4. If you're working with your physical dice, that is your triangle. This is a D4. Roll your D4. We are fighting the fucking mimic books right now. God damn it. Nice start with a 4. So, this is your thing. If you rolled a 4 like I did, your goal is 200 words. If you rolled a 3, it's 150. A 2 gives you 100. And if you are so lucky as to have rolled a 1 today, you only have to write 50 words. God damn, Tyrio, I have a feeling you are with me on the 4s. All right. And now, for the writing part. I will keep my microphone on so you can hear the clatter of my keyboards if you'd like to. Fuck you, Xander. L. Wow, a lot of 2s. All right. Luckily, my fucking taco's gonna get cold. I have to do 100. All right. So, settle in. I'm gonna start the 10-minute timer. Grab your writing. This should be nice and easy. This is just gonna ease us into it. Alrighty. 10-minute timer. Here you go. Good luck. I'll turn the music up a little bit for the writing section. If you want me to mute my mic so you don't hear my keyboard, just let me know and I will mute my mic. Good luck. And if you're just joining in, feel free to hop in, roll yourself a d4 and see how many words you have to write and get fighting. There's a mimic on your arm and it's chomping down on you right now. 400 words, damn it. 30 seconds. That's an awful alarm sound. Sorry about that. Awful, awful alarm sound. All right. Yeah, sorry about the voice jump scare. I was giving you a quick warning. All right. All right. Count your words. If you know how to do that in, if you're writing Google Docs, just highlight the words that you wrote, hit tools, and hit word count. I did not beat my word count because I spent quite a bit of time reading what I had last written and trying to figure out what the fuck I was writing. How did we do? 123, 142, 223, 279. Got like 280. Holy shit. Awesome. I think I got like 220. Balls, thank you, and congratulations on your 7th stream streak. 180, 167 out of 100. Let's go. Okay. So I did not beat my goal, but let's figure out what happens to the rest of y'all's. So that was a close one. If you hit your word count, you were able to fight off the book, leaving it limp and seemingly made out of paper once more. You take no damage today. If you made half of your word count, the book got a good couple of bites in before you could manage to fight it off. Roll 1d4 for your damage. And if you've only made a fourth of your words, you really got chomped on. Who knew books could fight? Roll 2d4 for your damage. So I will have to roll a d4 because I only got half of my words. And there is, like I said, there's a chart at the bottom. So if you rolled a 4, I got over 100. Oh wait, was my goal 200 words? I thought my goal was 400 words. Wait, wait. Did I make my goal? Hang on, I don't know how to count. Tools. I did make my goal. I wrote 208 words. And my goal was 200. No damage for me today. Holy shit. How much HP do we start with? Everybody starts with 50 HP. Everybody starts with 50 HP. I don't know why I thought rolling a 4 meant I had to write 400 words and not 200 words. I don't know how to do math, even though I have it clearly written in front of me. But no damage for me today. I'll take that one. Anybody take any damage on this one? Did you get some mimic bites in? Nope. Seems like we might have gotten off easy on that one. I think we might have gotten off with a few scrapes, a few scratches. Let's go. I'm fine. No damage. Let's go. All right. All right. The mimics have been handled. Let's go on. Big man fine. The orc is fine. Let's go. I think I did it, but does it count if I started 2 minutes late? It totally counts. You are doing good. All right. So, as the group recovers from the surprise of the rain of flesh-hungry books, you gather together, unsure how to continue. You begin to clean up the corpses, in this case the now blank books that had tried to eat you, and gather them into a pile. The group, after some discussion, decide to look around, trying to find a way out. I'm going to turn my music up a little bit so you can get the drama. You spread out to the furthest corners of the library, looking for your escape. The dim, dusty library seems to have no way in or out, but clearing through cobwebs, you begin to feel beady eyes watching you. It's only a moment later when you spin around to see the spider that you disturbed, the size of a small dog. A yelp in the distance tells you that the other party members have all disturbed 8-legged library dwellers themselves. Before you can be grossed out and run, the creature lunges. We are facing spiders today, boys. Roll yourself a D6. D6 is your usual dice, usual normal 6-sided dice. That's your cube. And here is your goal numbers. Please don't give me a 6. A 3. I'll take a 3. I'll take a 3. 150 words. I can do that. Gosh, -5, Sunset. Man, you really got to chomp on this one. 250. 4 for Fang. All right, you got a 200. Another 4 for Tyrio. Oh, a 6 for purple. Okay, nice. Thor, you got a 1. You only got a 50-word count this time. All right, R.I.P. Purple. All of my prayers to you, Purple. You got this. Don't worry. Whoa, I just had deja vu. I've never done this before. I just got deja vu. My taco! Tyrio, quick, get some bites in before you gotta fight this fucking spiders that are on you. All right. Everybody ready? Ready your swords, and by that I mean your pencils, and by that I mean your keyboards, because it's the 21st century. I'm fucking feasting! You better eat that taco before the spider does. Making egg! Make that egg, Cade. Alright. Are we ready? Here we go. 10 minutes on the clock. Let's fight some spiders. Music is going up. Welcome, by the way. I see you, Wilbur. Feel free to hop in and get writing. We're about halfway through the writing time. Welcome, Mr. Shadow Paradox. Thank you for the follow. Feel free to hop in. We're about halfway through the writing time, and I'll explain everything when the writing time's up. Yeah, what Oblivion said, get writing or the spiders are gonna eat you. All right. I did pause it because I hate the noise that it makes. I could probably just mute it. All right. That's our 10-minute spider fight done. For anybody who is just joining in, we just had to fight through some spiders after beating up some mimics. If you had a chance to join us in this fight, congratulations and welcome in. If you did not get a chance to join in on this fight, that is okay. We'll explain to you what's going on and you can hop in on the next one. Chatters, how did you do? What is going on? We are playing what is called Writer's Dungeon. Essentially, it's a little thing I made up. Well, I didn't make up. Is led in the GWIC, which is the Global Writing Crawls event. There's a person there who came up with this idea, and I took it and I blew it up 100 times and turned it into this. But essentially, we're playing D&D with writing, where I write you. I walk you through a scenario. You got to roll a dice to find out how many words you got to write, and to beat the monster, you have to write that many words. Sunset, looks like you were so close. You were so close to hitting your word count. Ark, you got 234. Nice. 230 from Fang. Gotta head out. No worries, Cade. See you later. 331 out of 300. Let's go. That's huge. That's huge. 241 from Tyrio. 287. I wrote 143. Totally killed the spiders, guys. Let's go. Let's go. 208. Fantastic. I think I got, let me double check. I got 240. I got 240 that round. So I got through it. So find out if you made it or not, and here is what happened. Normal spiders are bad enough. If you hit your word count, you were able to swiftly kick that spider back to its next nest. No damage taken. If you made half of your word count or more, but didn't make the word count, the spider and you tussled, but you managed to come out on top. Roll 1d6 to find out how much damage you took. And if you only made a fourth of your words, spiders really gross you out. It took some screaming and some flailing, but you made it out alive. Roll 2d6 for your damage. Can I pretend that I made it since I just joined? Yeah, sure. You can also, you wrote 143, so you can roll a d6 right now and find out what your word count would have been and see if you would have beat it. Your health points at the very, very beginning were 50. So you started off with 50 health points is where you're at. So I have no clue what was going on, so I'm just role-playing what Vanilla would do in the situation. There you go. Glad my character's a monk, let's go. He just violently stabbed the spider to death. There you go. Brilliant. Perfect. All right. How's everybody feeling? I'm being summoned for dinner. Probs will follow this VOD later. Good luck, everyone. Enjoy. I ate it. All right. Ark ate the spider. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. That's the D6 done. I got a 1. There you go. You beat your word count. Good job. You survived. All right. So, are we ready for our next fight? Yeah, you can show me whatever you want when we're done with this. I tell ya, you TP'd in just on top of the spider. We are in a library for anybody who's joining in late. And Mr. Shadow Paradox had joined during that stream, or during that write, so thank you for the follow and welcome in. Alright, let's go on. The spiders scurry away back into their webs. Alas, no one found a door, but one person did stumble upon a display of old medieval-looking weapons. In their fight against the spiders, one of the smaller display cases broke open. Small knives and daggers now open to access. There are 2 larger cases beside them, filled with swords, axes, and warhammers. The group stand muttering around the display. The library seemed dangerous so far, and who knew what else was in store? The option was there, to take one of the knives from the broken display, if you so wish. Or, as you eye the large glass case, you realize you could break that as well, and take something more substantial. Your options lay. Everyone can make their own choice. Would you like to leave the weapons, take a dagger from the already broken display, or break the case and take something bigger? Everybody gets to make their own choice. Everyone decides for themselves. You do not have to make a group decision. Which I guess implies that there are multiple glass cases that you can break to take. Fang is leaving it. You fight with your fists anyways. All right. Ark is smashing that display case, taking something big. What are you taking, Ark? Do you want a sword, an axe, a warhammer, a chainsaw? What do you want? A shotgun? What do you find in your glass case? I'm also gonna go big. We break together. Let's go. All right, Ark's got a gun. Perfect. This is no longer fantasy roleplay. Mr. Shadow's taking a chainsaw. Feels like a good thing to have in D&D. Vanilla fucking races the others to these cases and takes her picking, biting anyone who takes anything she has her eyes on. Are you smashing the case for something bigger, Tyrio, or are you taking one of the little daggers? Real Will breaks the pickaxe named Toothpick. Big man's got a gun. Big man's got a gun. Wilbur's got a pickaxe. All right, Thor's breaking the case for the bigger one. All right. She's already got her dagger, so she's plowing her forehead into the glass and breaking him. Nobody's taking the dagger, huh? I remember what the pickaxe is. I drew the pickaxe for you. I know you've also drawn it, but I still have it on my folder. Nobody's going for the open daggers. Everybody's going big or go home. Everybody's either fighting. Can I take do you want the dagger and the sword? I'm taking multiple daggers. That's thinking ahead. I like it. All right. Everybody's made their choices. All right. If you've made your choice, if you want to take a dagger and an extra item, feel free. All right. Everyone ready? If we've all made our choices. As the party makes their choices, taking the weapons or watching the others with uncertainty or moral superiority, a rumble gathers everyone's attention. You look around trying to find the source when, to your horror, you realize it's in the walls, the books trembling on the shelves. The rumble draws closer and suddenly it sounds more like footsteps, like a stampede. A bookcase against the wall smashes open, books flying, and from behind it lunges bookworms, awful, bloated white creatures like giant termites that feast on magical books and evolved into beasts. They were known to nest in ancient libraries like this one. You raise your newfound weapon, or your fists, to take on the swarm. There's very little time to think before the battle begins. If you took no weapon, you will write like normal. If you took a knife, take 50 words off of your word count goal. If you took a sword, take 100 words off your word goal. Sword, axe, anything from the bigger cabinet. And we will be rolling a D8 this time. Those are your diamonds. D8. Yes, if you took both, go ahead and do 150. I want to make sure, because I just, that's what I need. I'm going to mute these videos really quickly, because I don't want the sound anymore. I want the sound to go away. I'm going to make an edit. I'm going to change this video really quickly. Okay, now when I play it, if I picked a chain, so the chainsaw was a larger weapon, so that's the 100. Okay. Muted. Okay, these should be good. All right. So, roll your D8. My character probably would have taken a dagger. So I rolled a 4. So I am writing 200 words, but because I have a dagger, I'm only have to write 150. Let's go. All right. The points off, if you took a dagger, it's 50 words off. If you took a sword, it's 100 words off. All right. Tyrio, what did you roll? Tyrio, did you roll a 1? I rolled a 7. 350 minus 50, 300 again. Yep, there you go. Tyrio rolled a 1. You actually have to lose 100 words. Just get rid. No, you can keep it. That just means you have an auto win this time. I still want you to do some writing, but you've got an auto win on your hands. I've got to write 150 words. I didn't mean to start the timer yet. Anyways, here's the timer. Get writing. The only thing that you could have taken, like anything sword, gun, pickaxe, chainsaw, all of that counts as the larger weapon, so it's 100 words. Tyrio had to write 150 because she decided to take the sword and the dagger. All right, get writing. Go, go, go. Music's up. Sorry. I changed the screen just for a second to make sure something wasn't broken. Timer is still going. You got 2 minutes left. Awful sound. Sorry, I forgot to mute it that time. I thought it was muted. All right. Pens, pencils, and keyboards down. Did you hit your word count? I did. I managed my 150. How did you do? Did your knives and swords do you well? Rolled a 6, had a chainsaw, wrote 313 words. So rolled a 6, gave you 300 words, had a chainsaw, minus 100 took you down to 200, so you destroyed it. You didn't even need that chainsaw. Literally didn't even need the chainsaw. 343 out of 300, huge. Fang got 105 out of 50, awesome. 287 again, let's go. Sounds like we're having a pretty successful run so far. I also made my word count, so I will not be taking any damage today, but just in case anybody did take damage, let's go over it. No, rolled a 7, had daggers, 271 out of 300, so close. I even finished the first refinement of the script. Hey, get to go into the second one now. That's a huge win. All right, so where did those come from? If you hit your word count and were able to fend off the horrible bugs, no damage today. If you made half of your word count or more, the bug clipped you with its tail, but you were able to stand on your own. So roll 1d8 for your damage. If you made a fourth of your words, those giant mandibles got a hold of you. You are lucky to be alive. Roll 2d8 for your damage today. How are we doing on damage? Who in here is still at 50 HP? Who's still rocking with 100% no damage? I'm out of places to write. I'm at the results section, which we do not have yet. There's another week of data collection. What should I do from here? You can either work on one of your novels, you can work on a poem, you could start a short story. I think Tyrio's just writing the story of her D&D character as it's happening. Like, you can pick whatever you'd like. This is really just practice to get like words flowing. You can really start any words are good words. All writing is good writing for the brain. So you can write a love letter to yourself. Anything that makes you comfortable. Still at 50 HP, let's go. All right, a couple of you. I don't think I count though. You only came in at the second battle. You are so good. You absolutely count. You absolutely 100% count. All right, good job, everybody. 49 HP. Let's go. Let's go. Huge. Got some good. All right. Are we ready? Whew, those bookworms are taken care of. As the bookworms are defeated, the party catches its breath, looking over to the hole that the worms had burst through. It looked to be what was once a secret door behind the shelves, now broken open, revealing the doorway. Peeking in, the party can see a spiral staircase leading down into impenetrable darkness. After some debate, someone steps away to grab a torch from the wall to investigate further. Moments later, the party hears them scream, along with the loud clanging of metal. The member runs back towards the party, torch in hand, a group of living suits of armor chasing hot on their heels. As you raise your weapons to fight, though, the weapons begin to glow, magic tearing them from your hands and flying directly into the hands of your enemies. If you took no weapon, you will be writing as usual. If you took a knife, you will be adding 50 words to your goal. And if you took a larger weapon, you will be adding 100 words onto your goal. Anything that you took is now in the hands of your enemy. I missed all of that. Let me read you the important part. So moments later, the party hears a scream, and along with the loud clanging of metal, the member runs back towards the party, torch in hand, a group of living suits of armor chasing hot on their heels. As you raise your weapons to fight, though, the weapons begin to glow, magic tearing them from your hands and flying directly into the hands of your enemies. Any weapon that you took is now in the hands of the suits of armor. You now have to fight. So if you took a dagger, you're adding 50 words on. If you took a sword, you're adding 100. If you're Tyrio and took both, you're adding 150. Tyrio. Short-term satisfaction, long-term pain. Yeah, let's say you just took the one dagger. What if I kill myself instead? You may not have to. The suits of armor might do it for you. And this time, boys and girls, we are rolling a D10. That is your squat-looking diamond thing here. That's your D10. You are rolling a D10 for your word count today. If you are summoned to dinner today, no worries. You can always feel free to come back to this VOD and play this again on your own. Or you can always hop in the next time we do this, because this is really fun, and I'll probably do this again. This is actually really exciting. I have a huge bit of fun doing this. All right. I have to rate 400. Oh my god. I got a 2. Oh my god, I'm good. So I have to write 150 because I did take a dagger. Oh my god, Tyrio managed to roll a 1. Jesus Christ, you still have to write 200, but just a 5, thankfully. Oh my god. Fang got a 2? Me too, dude. 250, you can do that? All right. We've got some confidence. We got some confidence in here. I have the right 400 is still getting to me. You got it, Wilbur. You got it. So does Vanilla's personal dagger get stolen too? Anything that you had on you beforehand? No. Anything you picked up in the library has flown over to the suits of armor. Still have to do 300. How do I keep having to write 300? That's just your... I'm gonna die. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And remember, we split it up by a quarter, half, and thing. So if you can get past a quarter of your word, or if you can get anything up to a quarter of your words, is gonna be 2 things of damage. If you can hit half of your words, you'll only take 1 thing of damage. You got it. I'm writing my 3rd panic attack in this book in chapter 2. No, I feel you. My character is also having a panic attack right now. Rip Azazel. All right, are we ready? Here we go. 10 minutes on the clock. Good luck. Fight those suits of armor. Music's going up. Halfway through the time. All right, that's a wrap on your time. How did you do against the possibly armed suits of armor? 306 out of 200. Let's go. 297 out of 200. Man, you guys are hell of writers. I may have to make this harder next time. 50. No, I get you. I saw you join in late. Ah, Wilbur! 382 out of 400. That is so close. Oh my god, you did amazing. That is a lot of words in such a short amount of time. 316 out of 300. Huge purple. Good job. Please no, Xander. I was in the zone. Let's go. You guys destroyed this. Wow. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. 320. Let's go, Thor. Huge. I love that for you. I managed, I think I just saw mine was, what, 200 and... I got 215 words. Didn't I love this so much? Me too. This is really fun. All right, so I got 215 words, and my goal was 150. I forgot the second chapter's first word. I see. All right. There you go. So, of course, the suits of armor were going to come to life. I described them. Of course, they were going to come to life. If you hit your word count, you sparred with the armor and sent it clattering to the ground. No damage taken. Let me turn the music down so I can speak. If you made half of your word count, but not your word count, you took a few hits, but you're smart and you're fast and you stayed standing. Roll 1d10 for your damage. If you made a fourth of your words, but not a half, it turns out metal is really hard to hurt. Roll 2d10 for your damage. Gun works well. Let's go. Let's go. Gun works well. Well, unfortunately, Ark, in this case, you would definitely have not hit your word goal because you had taken a gun. If you look at the last line, the suits of armor were magic in this round, so any weapon that you took, the suits of armor took them. So you were facing off against a suit of armor with a gun, which is not a fun thing to face off against. But good luck with your suit of armor with a gun. Maybe don't give suits of armor guns next time. I still won. Valid. All right. 47 HP. All right, let's go. Is everybody ready to roll on to the next one? Everybody get their word counts in. Get your damage in. What's our damage looking at? Well, where's that? 47. I've got an art group to hit, but this was a total of 1,170 words total full chapter. That's huge. I want toothpick, damn it. 50 HP. Let's go. Still sitting at 100. No worries. Enjoy your art thing, and we will be happy, or your art group, and we'll see you next time. Still at 50, baby. Let's go. Me too. I'm barely scraping by on some of these, but I am still at 50. We're getting through it. We're getting close. We're getting close. Let's keep pushing through. Are we ready? The suits of armor are defeated, but to your dismay, the weapons are useless, chipped and broken in the fight against metal. So all of your weapons clatter to the ground. The party abandons them, and torch in hand, they begin the descent down the spiral staircase. If you weren't here when those bookworms burst through the wall, they left a opening to a spiral staircase there. The passage is narrow and leads you deeper and deeper beneath the library. When it seems it can go no deeper, the stairs end at a set of double doors. Pushing them open, the party steps out into a massive cavern beneath the library, stone walls bare besides flickering torches. A massive magic circle is drawn across the floor. In the very center of it all floats two magic items, a quill and a sword, circling each other and casting a soft glow across the room. And here is just some quick visual references for what you are looking at. You are now in a giant, under the library cavern with a sword and a quill floating in the center of a magic circle. All right. All right. As the party steps into the room, the doors slam shut behind you, locking the party into this cavern. Slowly, you begin to walk in, looking around, unsure of the magic circles across the floor. Before the party can spread out much, though, the next threat is made clear. You hear the horrible warbling before you see the grotesque forms stepping out of the dark. They looked like human brains, if only they weren't the size of dogs, and crawling towards you on four twisted limbs. intellect devourers. You thought they were a myth of old times, but here a small horde of them was crawling towards your party. Swords would do you no good. You could feel the creature's psychic drain already. You close your eyes and prepare yourself for the mental battle ahead. Ew, get a life. Cannot eat it. You cannot eat it. All right. We are rolling a D12 this time. D12s, baby. D12. A toothpick isn't going to do you any good. You got to fight these things with your brain. Oh, please don't give me a high number. Nat 1, baby. Nat 1. I only got to rate Infinity Word. Probably have to go, but it was nice being here. No worries, mate. It was nice to have you. 5. Your lowest number yet. Let's go. Oh my god, Tyrio with the 12. Oh my god, Purple with the 10. Arc with 500. Jesus, guys, we are rolling bad this round. We are not doing well. Okay, so maybe intellect is not our strong suit. It seems a lot of us are sword punchy fighties, and that having to do a mental battle with the brains with legs is not going to do well for you. I am not a smart man, I am big. Yeah, this is going to be a tough fight. But we're going to lock in. And because this is stepping up in difficulty now, we are going to do a 15-minute sprint. So you have more time than you did before. You've got more time than you did before. 15 minutes on the clock, all right? You can do this. Mental battle. Lock in. And Tyrio, you don't have to write an action scene necessarily. Remember, intellect devourers are a mental battle. This is a brain battle, baby. Take her inside her trauma. Make her fight him off in her own head. Anything can happen in your brain. I'm going to be able to finally eat my salad. I believe in you. All right. 15 minutes on the clock. It begins. Good luck. Fight those intellect devourers, my children. Zim, kind of, if you like the idea, actually Google intellect devourers. They're an actual D&D monster, and they're not bipedal. They're quadrupedal. They are 4-legged. They look like if dogs were brains. They're really awful. Also, they're little. Like, the dog size is as big as they get, and the smallest they get is like 6 inches. They're very weird. Bye, Purple. All right. That is our 15-minute timer against the intellect devourers. How are you? 307 plus 47 extra words for a tiny snippet of Loki fighting a brain. I love that for you. 455. Holy shit, huge words. 609 Tyrael. That's huge. That's fucking huge. Let's go. Oh my god. Loki snickered at the tiny creatures. Sure, he has some issues, but he was stronger. It tried to take his head, but he fought it off. It scampered away like a puppy before his smile faded. Looking at the others, worried they wouldn't have the same fate. Ooh. Arc, 222 out of 400. You passed the halfway mark. That's huge. That's gonna mean way less damage for you. That's fucking awesome. Good job. 222 is a shit ton of words, man. Good job, everybody. All right, let's see how we reacted. A battle of the minds. That was one for the books. If you hit your word count, you keep your wits about you and drove off the psychic attacks. No damage today. If you made half of your word count or more, you were caught off at guard at first, but through force of will, you were able to regain your mind and roll just 1d12 for your damage. If you made a fourth of your words, intelligence was never your strongest skill anyways, and fists are an easier way to fight. Roll 2d12 for your damage. Devourers are just one more enemy, right? Memories mean nothing as long as there's something physical to destroy. I love this. I love the story that's getting made here. That is so fun. That's huge. I made my 150 words pretty quickly. Or no, I rolled a 1 this time, didn't I? I only had to write 50 words. So I started editing. I started working on editing chapter 6. Can't wait to show you this after we're done. I'm very excited. This has been super cool. How are we all feeling? I'll take a deep breath. That was fun. It's the 15 word sprints. Do they feel a little bit harder than the 10 word? Do they feel a little too long, or was that like just for Tyrael, that seemed like the perfect amount of time. I want to live snow react to it. I can do my best. I do have to pack tonight because I do leave tomorrow morning, but doing it okay so far. Can we push on forward? We're getting through it. We're so close to the ending. Are we good to keep going? Honestly, I don't know if I want to keep with the story or start a spin-off with this crap. 47 HP, let's go. 47 is still, we're doing great so far. You rolling some low damage, that's good. How's everybody else doing on HP? Same HP? Nice, nice, nice. You guys are twinsies. Alright. The intellect devourers scurry away angrily at the strength of will the party has displayed. You breathe a collective sigh of relief as they scuttle into the darkness and disappear. The room seems clear, and with no other choice, you begin to explore the room. After a few moments of tense exploration, one brave soul steps into the magic circle. The lines glow brightly, magic swelling, and a great rumbling shakes the room. You band together to face the giant form that slithers out from the depths of shadow, flicking its tongue. The basilisk curls itself protectively around the sword and quill still floating at the center of the room. It bares its fangs at the groups of intruders and lunges. We are on our most difficult die. Grab your D20s, my friend. This is the most difficult die we can roll. Please don't roll a 20. Rolling a D20 would mean 1,000 words this time. I'm gonna roll mine. Please don't give me a nat 20. This is the only time I don't want it. 8. 400 words. You rolled a fucking D20. 15, Fang. Oh my god. Tyrael, how are you getting a second nat 1? Yeah, Kenny, you can take, Arik, you can definitely take a reroll if you need to. If a D20 is too much for you, take a reroll. I totally understand. My horrible luck is the best thing that ever happened to me. And it's okay. You guys, We are nearing the end. If you're still at like 47 HP, you're doing great. I just rolled another d20. It sounds like you're aiming for 1,000 words, in which case that means do your best to hit the quarter goal. Nope. It's okay. Just do your best. If you take some damage, you take some damage. It's gonna be super okay. I promise. I've got some things in store. All right. Does everybody have their word count set? Does everybody know what they're aiming for? 9. I don't think I can make it. 450. We can do it. We can do it. If you push really, really, really hard. 450 words in 15 minutes. You got that. I'll try 500. Let's do it. Aim for that halfway mark. Put your head down and write like your fingers are gonna explode. Basilisk is gonna kill us all. They turn people into stone, right? Well, it depends on how this goes. Are we gonna be all right? Everybody lock in. I promise you, we've got some things in store. Everybody, put your fists up. It's time to fight a basilisk. I'm aiming for 400 words this time. This is gonna be a doozy, one might say. I'm gonna write other shit now. My novel's boring. Any words you want to write, you gotta write. I don't know if I'm gonna make 400 with working on my novel, but that's what I've got to work on right now. All right. 15 minutes on the clock. Good luck, everybody. Music's going up. The song currently playing is called Together Stronger. We can do this. This is very close to the last fight. We will have one more after this. It's worth the wait if you can stay, but if you cannot, I understand. But I promise it's worth the wait. All right. That is the battle. The PS is doing nothing. That was our 15-minute battle with the Basilisk. How did you do? How are we feeling? How did you guys do? I'm gonna do my word count shit here. I don't think I hit 400. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think so, no. Nope. 320. Whoops. 322. Damn, yeah, this was an insane one. This was an insane one, that's for sure. Ugh. 451 out of 50. Let's go. Let's go. That's crazy. 549 out of 750. 374. 265 out of 1,000. 265 is still huge. That's more than you did last time, too. Damn. Slay. Good job, y'all. So good. So good. So close, but not close enough. Yeah, you guys absolutely destroyed. Good work. Good work. All right. All right. Deep breaths. Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. The Basilisk, the Basilisk. Brownies and zombies, welcome home. Thank you for the follow. You are joining in right at the end of our adventures here, but feel free to join on in. The group heaves as the monster falls. The healers of the group tend to those who did not hit their word count and resurrect any of those who fell before the battle got a chance to begin. With all of you exhausted now, but standing, the magic items now stand before you. The sword and the quill. They are within arm's reach, but engraved on the stone base clearly reads, only one can be held. You, as a party now, must decide. What shall you choose? I am going to open a vote in chat. I'm going to open a poll. Vote for sword or quill. This will decide the path that we take. This will be we'll do a 3-minute vote, so we get a moment here. Which shall you take? The sword or the quill? After all that has happened, everything you've seen, everything you've heard, it'll be interesting to see which direction we go. I have things prepared for both directions. This will lead us into our final fight. And I don't know how many people are in chat, so I don't know how many votes are going to be in, but once I know all of the votes are in, we will tally it up. Right now, it looks like we are 5 votes quill and 2 votes sword. This is our final decision. I want a food, not a sword or a quill. I want some tacos. Sorry, that's Ontario. I think she ate all those. I should take a shower, but I don't give a fuck. I'll take it after. How long is this next fight, may I ask? It'll be another 15-minute. This will be our last one. It's one more 15-minute. And it'll decide what happens to us in the end. This is our big finale. But I promise it'll be worth it. And I don't think these votes are going to move, so it looks like we are going on the path of the quill. All right. I'll just switch over to my face really quickly because I need to switch over to the path of the quill. All right. Hopefully this one works out well. All right. You have chosen quill with a vote of 5-2. The room shakes. the sword trembling and crumbling to dust as you pick up the quill. A shadow steps forward, seeming to materialize right before your eyes. It takes form as a massive construct made of rusting metals and glowing runes that hum with power. The Eternal Librarian stands before you. Although you cannot see its eyes, you can feel its glare. You stand before them, the one quill glowing brightly as it multiplies, one appearing in an open hand of everyone in the party. You must work as one now, and together, you raise your quills to face the protector of the library that looms above you. This is your Eternal Librarian that you are facing. And this is our goal. There is no dice to roll. We are working as one. We need a collective 2,000 words to beat this enemy. This is a collective battle. We will all pool our words at the end and see if we can beat this man. 2,000 words to defeat the librarian. Are we ready? If there's only 4 of us, that's 500 words apiece. If there's 5 of us, there's less. I will be doing the math at the end. No worries about it. Are we ready? With this battle music leading us in, the 15 minutes are on the timer. Do your best, champions. I hear you. 3 minutes left for people still writing. Wilbur, I'll count your words in at the end. Wrapping up 30 seconds, y'all. All right, that is our time. I made 353 words, and I'm adding in Wilbur's 365. That puts us at 718. My friends, report in. How is your word count looking? 487 in from Fang. Puts us at 1,200 words. 610 from Tyrio. Puts us at 1,800 words. And Ark with 255 puts us over our 2070. 2070. We have done it, my friends. The librarian has been defeated just barely. And so, The party moves as one, fighting valiantly and pinning the librarian. Your quills fuel you with power. Your words flow at rates unimaginable, the glowing getting ever brighter. Together, you raise your quills against your enemy, but their power combines and you are overtaken by light. When it fades, you realize you are waking up wherever you had gone to bed before this. A quill, now humming gently with magic, lays beside you, and a single sticky note flutters beside it. You will meet us again soon. We are excited to welcome you, Lore Weaver, to the Eldritch Quill. The end. All right. And that, my dear friends, is the end of our very first Writer's Dungeon. That is it. What would the sword have done? You don't get to know. That's the worst part about D&D, is that you never get to know what your other choices would have happened. I have to go. Please enjoy your shower. Have a great rest of your night. Welcome to the story of the Eldritch Quill. This was a little bit of a test run, but with genuinely how much fun that was, I can almost guarantee we will be doing more of this. As you could tell from, this was a 2.5 hour stream, the amount of writing and planning that goes into this, it takes a lot of time to set up. To any of you who DM campaigns, specifically Reese, if you're out there, holy shit. I owe you more credit than I give you. It is a lot of work. So I don't know if it'll be weekly, but we might do it bi-weekly or maybe monthly. Once surgery is done, I'll start writing up some ones. But that is the very beginning of our campaign, the Eldritch Quill. What did you think? This is where I need to turn to you guys for some thoughts of, was it too easy? Was it too hard? Did it move too fast? Was it too slow? How did you feel about 10-minute writing versus 15-minute writing? What was it? It was funny to watch. Amazing. Thank you. When is surgery? 2 days. It's on Friday. So it's less than 2 days at this point. It's because it's already, but it's on Friday. Surgery's on Friday. I didn't participate, but the story was sick. Yes, that was fun. I got a lot of my paper done. Good. I just need to edit. I feel you. It was fun. Wish I was there. I wish there was a bit more. Definitely. Yeah, there will be more. Then I want more. There will be more. This is the beginning of our Eldritch Quill campaign. Hopefully you enjoyed the idea. That was your very first trial of the Eldritch Quill. And you passed through the 7 trials of it to be welcomed in. Or at least welcomed into the next stage, I should say. I hope that was fun. That was really fun for me. I will admit, this stream was the first time in a really long time that I have been, like, truly and genuinely, like, very nervous. Like, I had, like, stage fright before I started. I was all, like, shivery. I was like, I gotta, like, perform in front of the class. But yeah. Y'all have to remember the old man in the background with 3 itty girls doing nothing. Yeah. Yeah, it's, but so there is the, there is what Writer's Dungeon is. I will start planning some campaign runs for this. They'll all probably be about this length, where they're going to be, I'm going to aim for like 2.5 to 3 hours, because that's about as long as my brain. I'm going to aim for about two hours for like the main thing, and like a half hour of like setup and cool down kind of stuff. So it was really cool. This was a really fun thing. And remember, for the Writer's Dungeons going forward, you don't have to write about the D&D character. It's super cool and super fun that some of you were able to, but you can use this for anything. If it's a college essay, if it's your ELA homework, I'm using it for writing my novel, whatever you have to work on. It's just a time for us to get together, play something fun, and like get some progress done. If that means you have to work on editing, if that means you have to work on like reading a book for your thing or whatever. Like whatever it works, that's gonna be. And you guys did awesome. We just barely beat the librarian, which is so cool. Shout out to Ark. The last person who put your words in was Ark and got us over that very last little bit of a hurdle. Bang! Thank you for the gifted sub. Who got it? Basil, congratulations. Thank you for the gifted sub. It means a lot. This is really fun. I definitely would plan to do more of this. Dude, I was able to write 2 endings for every battle. One where her actions were successful and one where they weren't successful. It was brilliant. That's such a fun way to write it. That's so cool. And I myself, how much did I get done today? Let's see how much I got done today. I wrote 1,400 words today. There you go. That's so fun. That's awesome. Thank you. That's so cool. It was a really good experience. So I'm hoping to do more stuff like this again in the future. 947. That's almost 1,000 words written is huge. That's so cool. Good job to everybody. No matter how many words you got in, you did fantastic. This will be my last stream for a little while. I'm taking the train at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning out of state. I'm seeing my surgeon Friday morning. I will check in with you guys on the Discord as soon as I am conscious and able to type sentences. I will check in on the Discord, let you guys know how I'm doing, let you know that I'm okay, and keep you updated on when I'll be able to stream again. It will be 2 weeks at the very minimum. It will possibly be a month if it's rough with healing, which means I will not see you Thanksgiving. But have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. Tyrio, you know what you can do when Xander isn't streaming? Watch lore. You know what? Do you guys want a little spoiler? You guys did stay through the whole of the very first Raiders dungeon. Do y'all want like a little sneak peek announcement? Do y'all want like a little sneak peek announcement? I could do a little sneaky announcement. I can do that. Let me pull something up for you real quick. Let me pull something up for you real quick. Lore crumbs. I can up a little bit of a lore crumb here. Let's see. Okay. Pause this. Let's see if that works. Can you guys hear that when there's that little bit of piano music? Can you guys hear that okay? I can't ever tell when you can or can't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's news. There's news. You guys, you guys here with us live right now are the only people getting to see this today. Everybody else will get updated on tomorrow. So if you weren't on this live, shh, it's a secret. It's a secret. Everybody else will be announced tomorrow on TikTok and YouTube and Discord and everywhere else. But not that. Bear with me one moment. Bear with me. You're bearing. All right. Here you go. You guys can't hear that on this version. Can you hear that? You cannot hear that. Interesting. Please hold. Please hold for confusion. Desktop? Ah, I see. That's why. Desktop. Audio. Desktop. Desktop. I'm confused. How about I do this? Pause. Yeah, just keep spamming that. It's fine. You can... Let's do this. Hang on, I know how to fix this. Voice meter input, of course. Gotta switch that over to... Right? Add. Does this work? It does not. Interesting. That's so strange. Let's see if that works. Ah, you could hear that, can't you? You can hear that? Wait, you heard it? Wait, did you hear it twice now? Can you hear it twice? You hear? We hear. Thank you. Sorry, where's my face? Thank you for your patience. Here's a quick reminder of my OBS just updated yesterday, which is why I was muted at the beginning of stream as well. And OBS fucked all my shit up again. So, announcement after 7 attempts. Thanks for your patience.
I finally started to feel like a person.
It's done, baby! Finally! Thank you for your deep amounts of patience. Yeah, oops, jump scare. Episode 3, after 3 months of work, is done. It is ready, and I will say it is by far the best thing I've ever made. And it genuinely, the other episodes are really cool. Do not get me wrong. No, I definitely didn't cry during making it several times. I will say, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm always honest with you guys. I'm always honest with you guys. Making this episode has brought me to tears several times. This thing took me to my knees. I am the librarian and I got beat by the fucking quill. This was so hard to do. But this is the coolest thing I've ever made. Not only is it so much higher quality than the last 2 episodes. Audio quality, visual quality, pacing quality, the music quality, but also it's longer. Quite a bit longer. This is the longest episode by far. So far. Not total, but the longest so far. I am so excited. Because the last 2, episode 1 was 13 minutes. Episode 2 was 15 minutes. Episode 3 is over 20. And I'm so excited to show you. I'm so excited. I'm not, I'll try not to spoil too much, but I will say this episode is a full 10 minutes longer than episode 1 was. Like a full 10 minutes longer than episode 1. We worked so hard on this episode, and it's only going to keep going from here, because as we're all learning and we're getting better and we're getting faster too, like episode 2 took me like 6 months. This episode only took me 3. Yeah, Tara's not in it, sorry. No, this is, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, dude. I'm so excited. So if you didn't see the little spoiler that was put in the Discord or in the lore Discord, you will have lore content every other Saturday up until the release, I think. I have lore edits. If you guys have been enjoying the editing I've been making, I hope you enjoy the little edits I've been making. Somebody has to enjoy the little edits I've been making, because I'm trying. I had one come out last weekend. I've got one coming out on the 23rd. I've got one coming out on the 7th, and then lore drops the 14th. So yes, go watch all those edits. I'm so excited. Yeah, go watch them all on the lore. Go support the channel. I think last time I looked, we just hit 700 subscribers on the YouTube channel, which is crazy. Like, literally crazy. 705 subscribers on the YouTube channel, which is actually insane. But yeah, go rewatch episodes 1 and 2. Go watch the edits. Do whatever you can to support that shit. I'm really excited, man. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be fucking awesome. You want to see the announcement one more time? You want to see the announcement one more time? Just in case just in case you wanted to see it or hear it one more time. Do you want to watch it again? You want to watch it again? Just in case. Yeah, play it back. Roll it back one more time.
I finally started to feel like a person.
I'm so excited, chat! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Shout out to Cyrena for those gorgeous builds, by the way. And that gorgeous voice acting. The cinematography is the only shit I did in the editing. That's all I did. I am so excited, y'all. I'm so hyped. So I'm gonna have to disappear into the void for like a month to do surgery, but when I come back, you better bet your tits, because I won't have any, that this shit's gonna go crazy. This shit's gonna go insane. Quick update on the aforementioned free subscription in regards to lore art. That is still something I'm going to do. It was a really bad timing. I didn't want to pick can you hear double of me right now? I hope not. Anyways, I didn't want to pick winners and then give you like a gifted sub to have you only have 3 like fucking streams for the entire month, because I'm having top surgery. So December will be the first month that I do that. This December will be the first month that I will pick a winner for the subscription thing. Although I'm gonna be real with you, December, I can't even promise how often I'll be streaming, because again, I don't know how the recovery is gonna be going, and then I have to get back, and then I have things I have to work on, and then I have friends that are gonna be here for weeks, and I don't know. But depending on how late into December it takes for me to get back and start streaming again, I'm planning to do that. If not, I will do my first gifted sub on January. So make your lore art, do some drawings, do some edits, do some fan art or some fan fiction, do whatever brings you joy. You don't have to, but if you want to win a gifted sub. But yeah, it'll be, I can't believe we've gone this far. Also, do you see my stupid little plastic retainer? If you don't watch me on TikTok, you haven't seen, but do you see look at my retainer. Look at that. I've got this stupid little plastic thing in my nose. You wanna know what's even weirder? I've got it in my ear too. Look at, my industrial's gone. It's fucking weird. It's just this fucking plastic retainer in here. I can't have metal for a surgery. I don't like it. My ear looks naked. I'm also realizing how much of a stim it is for me to play with my industrial. But there's little pieces of plastic in my ear. It is. It's a thing that to keep us stake together. Also, I got a compliment from my piercer that I have an incredibly straight heeled industrial, because these are two separate piercings that like go on each side and they line up perfectly in my ear because I have such a straight and well heeled industrial. To have a piercer compliment that, it's kind of my pride and joy. Anyways, the piercings will be back in when I'm done with surgery, but I had to get retainers in and these are glass because you can't wear metal in a surgery room. But anyways, that's all for tonight. It's 10 p.m. I have got to finish my packing and everything because I leave at the ass crack of dawn in the morning. Thanks for writing with me. It's been really fun. For anybody who is a lurker, and this might have been your first time stream, because I know we had a bunch of new followers and some people who wanted to check it out from TikTok. If you've been lurking around in the chat, thank you for checking in. I hope you enjoyed it, and that I'll see you again another time when I'm back from surgery. And for those of you who have been here since a couple of months ago or a couple of years ago or since day one, thank you for being here on this long ass journey. You've seen me talk about top surgery since the first day I ever streamed. And it's happening, buddy. So let's find us someone to raid and get you guys the fuck out of here. Let's see. Looks like Rio's dipping around today. Let's have you guys go talk to Rio. All right. Oh, boop, boop. Beep, 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 beep. All right, I'm loading up a raid over to Rio. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Because for the time being, I cannot. I will miss you guys. I'll be in the Discord. I'll try to do some like Discord stages and stuff when I'm in recovery. And maybe we can do a Discord watch party of the last 2 lore episodes together. We can all watch them together before the next episode comes out. Or maybe like a Twitch watch party or something. We can stream it. Maybe. We'll do something fun like that. Anyways, take care of yourselves. Kiss your dad, or I'll kiss him for you. And hug your boobs tonight. For me.